What's up? What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
Good, good. What's up?
Keldon, what transpired tonight that allowed this thing to get away from y'all?
I think just as a collective group, you know, I feel like, me personally, I feel like we tiptoed into the game. I feel like I don't think that we deserve to win. Honestly, I felt like, and you know, it's a humbling loss. I feel like, you know, we've had similar games this year where we've been in and we found ways to pull it out. And you know, tonight wasn't the case. And I feel like, you know, it was a very, very humbling loss. I feel like we can learn from it. And I feel like, you know, we stay together. We win them together, we lose them together at the end of the day. And we get back to the drawing board tomorrow and we go prepare for Cleveland. And, you know, we're gonna tighten some things up. But we all know as a group that, you know, tonight was unacceptable. They played hats off to them. They played a good game. Their players hit shots. But I do not feel like, you know, we played to our standard. And we plan on getting back to that on Monday.
Mitch singled out the defensive side of the ball. What was sort of the disconnect there?
Like I said, I feel like we didn't come into the game as the players. We didn't come into the game doing the things that got us to the place where we at, and that's what happens when you don't do that. And I feel like you know, we look it over in film, and we bounce back. I have no doubt about that. I feel like I mean, we all know that we dropped the ball tonight, and we feel like, you know, we get another chance at it in a couple of days, and we'll be ready and prepared for that.
Why do you guys rarely drop the ball? You don't really tiptoe into games. What is it about this team, the way you guys operate, leading into a game on off days that allows you to do that? Why didn't that work tonight?
I feel like it's been games this year where we have dropped the ball. We just, you know, the ball is we found a way to pull it out, and we end up getting a win, so it didn't look as bad. But I feel like tonight, I feel like we didn't deserve it, and I feel like from top to bottom, I feel like we didn't deserve it. I feel like and we'll make those proper adjustments. I feel like I said, we have a standard, and I feel like we uphold that standard, and we're gonna continue to hold ourselves to a certain standard as a whole organization, as a team, everybody. So. And we will do that. I have no worries about that. I feel like from top to bottom, we're going to tighten it up, and we go out there in a couple of days and get another crack at it.
Did you get pissed off after the game? You get mad at anybody, or you just walk around smiling and happy? You're like, oh, we're good. We'll get it next time.
Losing is probably the worst feeling in the world. But you can be mad, you can be disappointed, but also, you know that we have another game in a few days, and knowing that, you know, we get another chance to go in and look at film tomorrow and clean up some things. You know, it sucks losing. I hate losing. But, you know, for me, you can't point fingers at anybody. This was a team effort. No one person lost us the game. And when we win, it's no one person that wins us the game. You know, you win them together, you lose them together. So when you look to the left and right, that's my brothers. And we lost as a collective group. We lost the game tonight, and it's no point, no fingers. It's none of that, because when we win, everybody's happy. And losing is a part of basketball. You're gonna lose. You're gonna drop the ball sometimes, and it's all about how you respond. Great teams respond, you know, and respond in the right way, and we will do that in the upcoming games.
How's your three-point shot feeling these days?
It feels good. I mean, my teammates put me in the right spots, making an extra pass when I'm open, you know, on time, on target. And, you know, I just trust the work, honestly. And but all credit to my teammates. I feel like they give me the confidence to shoot the ball and make shots, and so does my coaches.
Keldon, you mentioned the word humbling a few times already. Can that be a good thing for you guys, especially after a couple weeks here where you've earned a lot of praise and a lot of hype around this team?
Yeah, I mean, like, we know we're not the perfect team, but we know we strive and we have standards, and we got to uphold them standards in order for us to get to where we want to be at this season. So it's definitely humbling, but like I said before, I have the utmost faith in my teammates, my brothers. I feel like we're going to, get back at it tomorrow. Keep pounding the rock, keep trusting each other, and, we just learn and build from this loss.
What did you see from Vic to start the second half? I think he came out firing, basically. Took the first 4 or 5 shots of the half. Was that an uptick in aggression from him, or did you guys talk about that at halftime? Or?
That's our guy. We go as Vic goes. He's the the centerpiece for offense and defensively for us. And he came out and he set the tone. He was aggressive from the jump in the second half. And as you've seen, we all followed. So I just feel like he was more aggressive and he took the game into his hands and he made things happen.
Going back to what you called the worst feeling in the world, does it feel any different losing in a season like this where they've come a little bit more, scarcely, or compared to years past where they've kind of started to pile up, or is it all the same year than you lose?
I feel like a loss is a loss. I feel like nobody plays a game of basketball to lose. It sucks losing now. It sucks losing then. It's no fun. Losing is no fun, and you really play the game of basketball to go out there and compete and win. So, it sucks. But like I said, we get to do it again in 48 hours, something like that. So we'll be able to lock in and get another crack at it.
It's good.
No problem. Y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all drive home safe, all right?